Because every morning you will hear me playing Kill Them With Prayers.
You don't play gospel?
No. I don't even remember the last time I played gospel.
So more gospel.
No. If she's not the one playing it, you will never hear me personally playing.
So your gospel is Kill Them With Prayers?
Yeah. Prove Them Wrong. Kill Them With Prayers. Blessings Upon Me. These 3 songs every morning.
They were your gospel songs?
They are my gospel song. Honestly, you can't give one moment. You can't. Because before I would say the Beyonce collaboration, but then comes the Vybz Kartel show. And then comes the dancehall, African dancehall genre on Apple Music.
Yeah.
People might think the Vybz Kartel show and then the Apple
feature.
No, the Apple Music one. It's not much of a big deal.
Yeah.
But trust me, it is.
Yeah.
If you come to London, if you travel outside and people see you as a Ghanaian, that is when you will know these things are really like they have positive impacts. And then I would say the PR as well. I think our PR is very, very low. It's very, very, very low. Because one person will come from Nigeria, underground artist. He will get the song, and because the PR is very high, everybody will be hearing the song, and the next minute the person is on wireless.
This is big. What you're saying is true.
And then we have all the top-notch musicians that even some musicians from Nigeria, South Africa would pay huge sums of money for a collaboration from them. And they are not even getting the wireless show. They are not getting the big shows outside Ghana. So if we do the PRs well as well, I think that would really help.
Yeah. I agree. No, there's a solid point. Do you think many are really ready to attend the Shatta concert in London?
I would say more than ready. Yeah, I would say more than ready. Because if you see the kind of energy people put in, even the recent, the recent Akwaba show that they had.
The Independence show, yeah.
That he even went on social media to say,
tweet that
I'll
he'll
be coming.
Yeah.
If you get to, when I got to the entrance, a lot of people were saying, oh, I heard Shatta Wale is going to come. I heard Shatta Wale is going to come.
Yeah.
So the name alone would bring a lot of crowd outside. And trust me, 2,000 capacity is not enough. 5,000 capacity is not enough. I can tell you this.
You have to go.
Of course.
Wow.
More than that.
I love this. Say 2,000 is not enough.
5,000 is not enough. Watch how me I go end up. Why should I always apologize for the monster I've become?
Why?
No one ever apologized for making me this way.
Love you.
No, I'll take it again. I'll take it again.
Okay, take it again. Maybe I can play it so you sing.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that'll be fine.
Of course, sometimes it gets tricky when you have to do it like that. Especially on platform like this.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
All right, so I have taken keen interest in the activities of Shatta Wale, not even before I became his manager. Now, I can tell you that it is a top notch, and I want to get into every detailed conversation about the brand Shatta movement. So sometimes when I meet people and they tell me their affiliations to the Shatta Wale brand, I'm always interested to know, okay, how did it start for them? How far with them? Some of the good, some of the bad. And again, some of these things are records or documents that I'm keeping for posterity's sake. So today, I am going to be having a conversation. This is not an interview, as a matter of fact. It is a conversation with one gentleman that I met online. He is based in London. And after some negotiations or some conversations, I realized that he is also deeply into the Shatta movement conversation. I said, well, anytime he visits Ghana, I'm going to have a chit chat with him to understand his story and how it all started. So I think somewhere last month or so, maybe some few weeks ago, he was in Ghana, but unfortunately we could not do it. Now, thank God, he happens to be here again, doing some rushing up and brush up activities. I said, no. Let's sit, do this talk before he leave. The Shatta movement story is my story. The Shatta movement story is everybody's story. And we need to document this. Like someone said, this revolution needs to be televised. And that is exactly what we are about to do. So, my name is Sammy Flex, and we are putting this in the Real Talk segment. Open conversation on the Shatta movement story. I call him Levy. Based on his YouTube identity, but I don't know if there are other hidden names that he will want to share. Levy, welcome to Ghana.
Thank you.
Is the name Levy, or maybe there are some hidden names you would want to say?
Yeah, the name is actually Leo Lev Livingston.
Leo Lev Livingston.
Yeah.
That's a big name. Leo Lev Livingston.
Yeah.
Are you ever?
No.
Because Livingston, there has a stone boy.
Ashanti.
Wow. Say stone boy, no yeah, Livingston.
Very. Yeah.
So a little bit about your background, even before I start entering into the Shatta movement story, will be good for those who don't know you.
Well, Leo Lev Livingston, the name.
You said you're an Ashanti.
Yeah, pure Ashanti.
Wow.
Both parents.
And you are not Opoku Asante or something.
No. No. So I was born in Ghana.
Okay.
I was raised till 17.
Okay.
And then I went to UK.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been living there, schooling,
Okay.
playing football on the side,
Mm.
and then having interest in entertainment.
I
So,
know, right? I
yeah,
know.
So that's what we've been doing.
Oh, I see. I'm interested in the football. Are you playing to the top level, or you are playing for fun?
No, I'm playing to the top level. I
Okay.
think that's the end goal for every footballer coming up,
Okay.
especially watching the top elites, and then how they've been earning the passion and everything. I would say first it comes with talent,
Okay.
the passion, discipline, and hard work. So if you have all of them, then I think the sky is the limit for you. So that is the aim. To
Okay.
play to elite.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, let me also give you guys the background of how me and him connected. I think I started some live show on Sammy Flex TV where I called it the Sammy Flex Connect. I think every Sunday evening I'll go live on my YouTube channel and connect with some people who believed in the Shatta movement dream, the Sammy Flex TV dream, and he was a punctual person on the platform. Almost every time when I go live, he will call in and share his ideas and policies with us of the Shatta movement dream. So that was when I knew that, okay, Sammy Flex, I think I'm Shatta movement, but sometimes some people are Shatta movement more than I even think. And I discovered him. So today we are here. So tell me, when did your Shatta movement interest start?
I would say over 2 decades ago,
Okay.
which is 2013. Yeah, so I think a decade and more.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That was when it started.
Yeah, that was when he released Dance Hacking.
Ah.
So at that time we were living with an uncle of a sort.
Were you in Ghana then, or
Yeah,
you
I
were?
was in Ghana.
Oh, you were in Ghana.
Yeah,
Okay.
with my younger brother. So we were living with someone
Okay.
when our parents were living abroad. So he came back one day, brought this disc, the CD, and then it had a song on it. So as I listened to the song, I grew love for it.
Okay.
And every day, no matter, even if you're playing a different song, I would just take it out, I'll put it in, and I kept listening to it. So as I grew up, I loved him more. And at that time, internet was not too much for me.
Yeah.
I would not say for everyone, but for me. But as I grew, I got my own internet, phone, everything. Started hearing a lot about him.
Okay.
I loved him more. So that was how it started since 2013.
I see.
Yeah.
So even in Ghana,
Yeah, I loved him.
you were a Shatta movement
Every
fan.
friend of mine will tell you this. Every friend of mine, 100 out of 100 will tell you this.
Did you have another interest in maybe another artist before the Shatta Wale thing started?
It's been Shatta Wale from day one.
From day one
till today.
I see. Now, when you started showing that mad love for him, what were some of the comments coming from maybe your friends, your family, your colleagues, students, and all?
I would say once you tell everybody you're a Shatta fan, everyone tags you to be rowdy. That's what everyone sees you to be. But when you start explaining who he is to them, then they start listening, and then they'll. Because one thing I've realized is, people see him for what people say about him. They don't see him for what he is. So I think that's one of the problems.
No, this is deep. People see him for what they say about him.
Yeah.
And not for what he
is. Exactly. So until you enlighten them, then they will get to know that, oh, so there is more to Shatta Wale than what I've been seeing online and what I've been hearing.
Okay.
So that's been like the roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you also got some people telling you
a lot of friends, they always try to compare other artists to him. And then as a proud Shatta movement fan, I will always try to challenge in my own way. And in the end, they will start loving him. That is it.
So if you have been winning disciples for
him. Because I would say we were brought up from a good home. I would say that. So when people come to our house, you will only hear me playing his music. So whether you like him or not, you will still love the music. Because every time you come there, you will only hear his music. So that has been.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, how about your mom? Sometimes when our parents see us or they hear us often listening to one particular guy, they ask questions about I don't know the and I know your mom, a very strict woman, and I love her watching. Anytime I'm in London, she cooks some special watching for me. Shouts to you, mommy. Now, what has she also been saying about your love for the Shatta movement thing?
I would say my mom is the church type of
mom. Like
a
obvious.
Typical Ghanaian mom.
No wonder she has a son called Pastor.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but then I think my mom always listened to what people said about him. So he was like, oh, yes, yes, you say. And I always tried telling her that is not the narrative. And sometimes I would sit her down. She wouldn't even want to listen. But either way, you will still listen. Once I start speaking about him, you will listen.
Listen, I have to say, when I start preaching.
Yeah. So I started like one topic to the other. Because sometimes when I'm watching him on YouTube, she'll be there and she'll be like, won't you change it from here? I'm like, no, I won't change it because this is who he is. And I started explaining things to her. You know, when issues come up, how he will react. And then she'll be like, I don't know, be a officer. And I'm telling her.
That's it. Almost everybody says it.
And I also tell her, I need to know much more than sir. Because if they are not listening, then he's always going to be angry. Because if you listen to where he's coming from, then you know where he's going to. Because if you're not listening, you won't know. So as I started explaining things to her, she started getting it. And then it got to a point, she was like, I think he's a good person. And I said yes.
Why? What did she see or what did she hear before she started changing the narrative that I think he's a good person?
I would say even a recent one will be the family issues that I think everybody knows. I wouldn't want to dive into it. But I think everyone is aware of it.
Yeah, the mom issue.
So when it came up, she was like, Junior, yes, what down for that baby? And I said, oh, that is not
the story.
That's not the story. This is the story. And I started giving her scenarios. And then she was like, oh, that's what and then another topic was when he came to play the show in UK and said he charged 80,000. And then conversation came online that, oh, he doesn't deserve it. He can't take that amount. She got angry. That was the day I got to know that she loves him right now. Yeah, that was the day.
That was when you knew that, I've gotten a disciple, a follower.
Cause she was so angry. She was like, I don't know, when he showed us the and saying I was in Tiano. And even if he did not get it, he still deserves it. Because this is talent we are talking about. And a mom having 2 sons playing football, she knows the importance of talent.
Exactly.
So,
and value for
exactly.
someone's worth.
So she was very, very angry about it. And from these 2 examples, I would say really changed the narrative for her, and she began to understand him more. So yeah, and sometimes I tried explaining some of the lyrics in his song, because every morning you will hear me playing Kill Them With Prayers.
You don't play gospel?
No, I don't even remember the last time I played gospel.
So for me, more gospel.
No, if she's not the one playing it, you will never hear me personally playing.
So your gospel is Kill Them With Prayers?
Yeah. Prove Them Wrong, Kill Them With Prayers, Blessings Upon Me. These 3 songs every morning.
They were your gospel songs?
They are my gospel songs.
So
I listen to all these 3 songs before I go to uni every day, and if I have to go to work.
Yeah. Even at dawn?
Yeah, even if I have to go to work, yeah. If I don't get opportunity to listen to it in the house, I have my AirPods. Once
you're on the way,
yeah, I'll just listen to it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So at the moment, your house, you and your house, you follow the Shatta movement.
And even in uni, the accommodation that I live in there, I would say everyone that has lived in the cluster knows that I'm a Shatta movement fan.
Including the white people?
Yeah. Including them, yeah. Because sometimes when we have conversations about musicians, I will always bring him up. And they'll be like, oh, we've heard about him and Beyonce, and then so they know. Yeah, they know. And me being a pro Shatta movement person, they will always hear the song from me. So yeah.
I see. What is that thing, that inspirational thing that moved you to him? Because I know you are a smart guy. From my conversations with you, I always know Levy, smart guy. One day, this guy is likely to even become a politician or too smart. What was that inspirational tag that moved you to him, that despite uni level of education, where you want to get to, you saw something in him that, no, I want to be here?
Personally, I think people do not understand him.
Okay.
And I would say I share the same, I would say, spirit with him. Because people treat me exactly like how they treat him. That's what I would say drew me more closer to him. Because growing up, people used to criticize my behavior to them. But when I grew, they got to know that, no, this person is actually a good guy. Because growing up, I used to lead the community. Football, even with adults, like a lot of older people than me. I was still the one leading football, everything. And I will tell you as it is. I will tell it to your face. My mom, like respectfully though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Respectfully. But I will still tell you. You will see the confidence in everything that I tell you. So growing up and seeing Shatta Wale, I was like, nah, I think this person has the same
energy
character
you have.
and energy like me. So he's older than me. They all say so if he's older and he has the same spirits like I do, why not? Just listen. And then as I listened more to him, I got to know that, yeah, I thought it right. So I think that was what drew me to him. The hard work, the discipline, everything. I think everything about him.
Now, I know sometimes lovers of Shatta Wale, they get disturbed. They get so much down when they see media portraying him evil, when they see the media putting out all the negative narrative about him. Now, as a Shatta movement lover, when you see such stories, you hear such stories, what do you go through and how do you handle it?
Honestly, to be very honest with you, I have never felt it. Not because I don't love him, but because I know he can handle it.
Oh, okay.
So that, because sometimes everybody will be saying, Shatta Wale has done this, Shatta Wale has done that. And he will be there quietly. And I'm like, yeah, I know my man has got it. Because there has not been any issue that has come up that he's not able to like solve it. That is what I think. So every time that I see his news coming up, everything, people saying a lot of things about him, I'm always like, but the only thing that really hurt me was the mom issue that came up. With that one, oh my God. Because me being a proud mommy's boy, I know how that feels like.
Yeah.
When people is talking about your mom, especially when they don't know what actually is happening
the
and what
inside
is going
story,
on.
yeah.
Exactly. Everybody is saying what they want to say and understanding how they want to understand it. Not because that is the truth, but
Yeah.
because that's how they want to understand it.
I see.
So,
I see.
yeah,
I know.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, no. He has been strong
Yeah.
in handling his matters. That one, you are right. In fact, I think he said it in one of his songs. I have to remember this lyrics. Shatta Wale's life is always almost in his all his
Yeah,
songs.
all his songs, yeah.
He talked about Shatta Wale matter, no be your matter. Shatta matter,
No
no be your matter.
Yeah.
He always has a way of dealing with his own
Yeah.
issues. He would only need your energy in terms of supporting him, but
And I
he
think
knows how to handle
the
it.
experience he has in the game has also built him.
Right.
So I think he's always got solutions to every problem that comes up. That's why he's always on people telling them, I have the solution. Come to me, let's share, and then let's break bread. But people are not seeing the solution. Not because he's the only wise person in the industry, no. But because he's been in the industry for so long, he knows what he's talking about.
Fact.
And there has been many instances that he said certain of things that people think he's wrong, but at long run, it comes back and then they're like, oh, Shatta can you? Of course, he said it. But because people were paying deaf ear to it, they did not know that was what he was trying to say.
It was.
Yeah.
I see. What do you think would be your highlight for his career since you started following him?
Honestly, you can't give one moment. You can't. Because before I would say the Beyonce collaboration, but then comes the Vibes Cartel show. And then comes the dancehall, African dancehall genre on
For
Apple Music.
Yeah.
People might think the Vibes Cartel show and then the
Beyonce
Apple,
feature.
no, the Apple Music one,
Okay.
it's not much of a big deal.
Yeah.
But trust me, it is.
Yeah.
If you come to London, if you travel outside and people see you as a Ghanaian, that is when you will know these things are really, like, they have positive impacts.
Wow.
Yes. Especially the Vice Cartel show. You
Tell
see
me
a lot of
more about that.
You see a lot of white people, especially when it came up. These Jamaican, I have colleagues in work that are Jamaicans, white people. They'll be like, oh, your man Shatta Wale. Because I always talk about him. Oh, your man Shatta Wale. I never knew he was Jamaican.
Oh.
I'm like, no, he's not a Jamaican. He was like, nah, he's a Jamaican because I saw him on the Vibes Cartel stage. Nah, he's from Ghana. He's only there to support him as a role model.
Wow.
And they were like, nah, he's
So
very
to
good.
some people, seeing Shatta on that stage in Jamaica makes him a Jamaican.
Yeah, that's what people think. And how he acts. You know, a lot of people growing up seeing the dancehall culture and everything, they always see it the Vibes Cartel way.
Exactly.
The Buju Banton, the Bounty Killer, everything like that. So seeing Shatta Wale carrying himself like them, they always think he's from there. Until you explain it to them that no, he's not from there, he's from Ghana, and he does that genre.
I see.
Then they understand.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, let me also move into another conversation of Shatta movement brand, or better still, the Shatta Wale brand, crossing borders or boundaries from Ghana. You are in the UK. You have been to uni. You are with white people, different cultures and all. Sometimes when you mention Shatta Wale's name to them, is it hard for them to recognize it?
No.
Or they accept it or they know it easily?
A lot of people know the name. And some of them can sing the songs. Some of them, they will not get the whole song, they will not get the title, but they can sing some parts of his songs. And that is what has been really happening, especially in football. When I go for uni football games and you start playing his song, you see a lot of people nodding their hair
Okay.
and trying to sing some of the songs.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Especially, you know, like the 2015, 2016, 2017, some of those songs, a lot of people can sing it. A lot of them. And sometimes they might even sing it and then they will not know he's the one that
made it.
yeah. Until you play it and then you be like, oh, that's Shatta Wale's song. You be like, oh, I can sing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That has been the reaction.
In your own estimation, what do you think should be some of the things Shatta and maybe his team should do to really get that presence in London? Because you have been living there beyond industry standard. I want to know from an observer's point of view, beyond industry standards, what you think him and his team should do to get that easy recognition in London.
I know he's going to beat me on this.
And
but I will still say it.
Beat you.
Me knowing my man, and I know he's either big money or no show. I would say
that policy.
Yeah, I would say he should start thinking about growing the industry that he has, the fan base outside there, and I can assure him that he will get the money after. That's one thing that I think he should do more.
Okay.
Even though he would want the big fat wallet and everything, but I think if he goes for a little bit money and then the stage, I think that can also help. Even though he wouldn't want to do it, but you know, sometimes you put they always say fish for fish or bread for fish.
Okay.
If you put in something, then you gain it back.
Okay.
That's what I would say. Because honestly, people would love him, but because he's so scarce, you will not
have a feel of him.
Exactly.
Like
and people start replacing the love for other people. You know, in outside, there will be a lot of shows, big shows, the Wireless, the Ghana Party in the Park, you know, all those big concerts. The more you come, the more they get familiarized with you and your songs.
Okay.
So if you get some mini shows, you know, those kind of shows, at least just come and pass through 10 minutes. The name alone, being there, your song can be there, but if you're not there, they can know the song and not know you.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? Especially if you would want to travel to, let's say, Portugal.
Okay.
It shouldn't be a big show. At least you can go for like 1,000, 2,000 capacity. At least you can get some audience. And the money will not be that huge.
Okay.
But there will be is it Afrochella or something?
Yeah, there's
that
Afrochella,
Afro thing in Portugal.
Yeah.
And then you go on the stage and people will be cheering you up.
No, that is Afro Nation.
Afro Nation, that's the Afro Nation. Yeah. So you go there and people will be cheering you up because they know your name already.
Okay.
And I think there are some artists that are doing it and I know it will pay off. But if he does it for us, it will really pay off. Yeah.
I see. Now, when it comes to the African music competition, beyond Africans, do you think Ghanaians are representing well when you guys start conversations with the Brits and all? The African music conversation, are we representing well as Ghanaian musicians?
Honestly, I think they're trying their best. And yeah, and the thing that is really disturbing the Ghana musicians is we trying to copy the style of other people.
Okay.
Because there can be a song that was made by a Ghanaian, but people outside will be thinking it's a Nigerian song, it's from this country, and not even attributed to Ghana.
Okay.
So I would say if we have a Ghanaian style, if we have that Ghana style, that people can tell that, yes, this song is from Ghana. Even though Afrobeat is the ish now, you can still make Afrobeat that will not sound too much of Nigerian. Because if you try to copy their accent, if you try to copy their words, everything, then you give the song to them, even without noticing it. Because if your name is not top, then the song will be there, and people will be thinking it's a Nigerian song.
Yeah.
But then it's a Ghanaian song.
Yeah.
I think that is what is really not helping us.
I see.
Yeah, I think that is not. And then I would say the PR as well. I think our PR is very, very low. It's very, very, very low. Because one person will come from Nigeria, underground artist. He will get the song, and because the PR is very high, everybody will be hearing the song, and the next minute the person is on wireless.
This is big. What you're saying is true.
And then we have all the top-notch musicians that even some musicians from Nigeria, South Africa would pay huge sums of money for a collaboration from them, and they are not even getting the wireless show. They are not getting the big shows outside Ghana. So if we do the PRs well as well, I think that would really help.
I agree. No, there's a solid point. And I'm saying solid point because we have a project coming up, and this has been one of our bone of contention. How to source the PR to a PR company or PR agency based in London to run things well for us. So when the team watches this interview, they know that the guy is saying something. The PR thing is a very big factor.
And then one more thing that I would say is the PR comes with investments.
Thank you.
If you do the
quid,
PR,
they call it quid.
So
you have to spend the quid.
Exactly. I would say if they do good PR, they'll get good investors. With huge sums of money that will push the Ghana project to the world.
Exactly.
Because if you do all the PRs and you're not getting the investors, then that means the work you're doing is not really working. You're not getting any sort outcome out of it.
True.
But if you do good PRs, you get good investors. And honestly, I would really wish a lot of investors come on board, even the Ghanaian market, the Ghanaians, the rich people in Ghana. They should trust the industry. That is one thing that they are not paying attention to. We will take all the money, put in football, and we will gain nothing. But if we try this for 1 year, 2 years, and we will see the revenue that music will bring to Ghana,
they will be shocked.
Trust me. Imagine 30 December with Ghana up there and everybody talking about Ghana music and 30 December. That will bring a lot of people into the country. It will really you can't really convince people to come to Ghana because of football.
It's not enough.
Not nowadays. But music, entertainment, a lot of people will come.
Movies and all.
Exactly.
You've had the culture. You can get people to come.
So I would say more investors coming on board. Good PR. I think that should be the way to go.
The tools we need to move out there. Now again, since I met you, we have not come to London for you to miss any show related to Shatta Wale. In fact, anytime there is a Shatta Wale name on the show, Levy will call me, Godfather, I'm buying ticket, or I'm coming. And of course, he'll pull up with the family and all. How do you do that? Because sometimes I know the venues are even farther from you and all.
I would say it's the love I have for him. I just love him so much that every time I hear his name, I would want to see him. Because listening to his song on the phone is different from listening to the song from him. And all the times that he's come to UK, I've not had enough of him yet. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I would really wish I could come to Ghana in December and attend one of his shows that he'll perform for 3 hours, 4 hours.
Then show some.
If you see me singing along to his song, you might even think I'm the one that wrote the songs for him.
You also do well in that area.
Yeah, because I love him. So listening to his song every day, it becomes easy for you to sing the song. And him singing on the stage and you down there, you can feel it.
Vibing alongside.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that feeling is different.
So when was his last show you watched in London?
I would say the medical one.
Oh, the medical one. Yeah. That one he performed for just some...
Yeah, just some few minutes. I
didn't even have 10 minutes being posted.
Yeah, the one that he came for the Ghana Music Awards and then the birthday
party.
I held his hand in the crowd. Oh my God. Only God knows.
Oh, so that's how close you've come to him.
Yeah.
You held his hand in the car.
in the crowd.
Now at the party or the
the birthday, you know when you performed.
Oh, the club. Yeah. We went for some club thing. I remember.
I held his hand and that feeling.
Wow.
It was different.
I saw you go. But we are planning a concert in London soon.
We are waiting.
Yeah, it's still in the preparations.
And we are waiting, honestly.
We will be putting out all the juiciest of information about.
I
know. Do you think many are really ready to attend the Shatta concert in London?
I would say more than ready. Yeah, I would say more than ready. Because if you see the kind of energy people put in, even the recent, you know, the recent Aquaba show that they had,
Independence, the Independence show, yeah.
that he even went on social media to say,
tweet that
I'll
he'll
be coming.
Yeah.
If you get to, when I got to the entrance, a lot of people were saying, oh, I heard Shatta Wale is going to come. I heard Shatta Wale is going to come.
Yeah.
So the name alone would bring a lot of crowd outside. And trust me, 2,000 capacity is not enough. 5,000 capacity is not enough. I can tell you this.
He has to go.
Of course.
Wow.
More than that.
I love this. Say 2,000 is not enough.
5,000 is not enough.
Shoot up. Just go.
Yeah.
As much as you can go.
Yeah.
And people are going to pull up.
They will.
From Jamaicans to Ghanaians
especially
to
now
South
that he
Africans.
went to perform in the Vibes Cartel Freedom concert.
Yeah.
It will give a lot of numbers.
Wow.
It will give a lot of numbers. He should trust it. Honestly. I think he should do it.
I see. What is your number one song from him?
Prove them wrong.
Can you sing it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to you. This is where it gets trickier. It's about to go down. Or you want me to start for you?
No.
Okay. Hey, the man is in charge. He's
I
in
will
control.
always be a fighter. You can't tell me no do. I will always prove you wrong. Till the day I die. Say I'm not worth it.
Worth it.
Watch how me I go end up. Why should I always apologize for the monster I've become?
Why?
No one ever apologized for making me this way.
Love you. Now kill it for me.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, now I have it. I know when this is at the background, I know my man can kill it because he can remember all the lyrics and like that. This song is actually spiritual.
I will always be a fighter. You can't tell me no do.
I
will always prove you wrong.
Go.
Till the day I die. Say I'm not worth it. Watch how me I go end up. Why should I always apologize for the monster I've become? No one ever apologized for making me this way. Go ahead and doubt me. Go ahead, talk about me. Go ahead, spread the rumors. I don't deal with lies. Yeah, I will always
prove you wrong. Ghana.
I will always prove them wrong. Yeah,
Hey,
I will always
give them.
prove my opponents wrong. Yeah, I will always prove the music industry wrong. Yeah, I will continue to do me with or without you.
Listen.
You gave me more than you could ever take from me. So thank you. You made me strong. Only critics made me broke these walls. Why should I always apologize for the monster I've become? No one ever apologized for making me this way. Let's all forget about the past and give Jah praise. I know my name will be mentioned in the book of days. Oh, Shatta Wale brought this change. Oh yes, this change will remain. Yeah, I will always prove you wrong. God,
Now, my favorite verse is coming in this song. My favorite verse is coming.
Prove them wrong. Yeah, I will always prove my opponents wrong. Yeah,
Ghana.
I will always prove the music.
Now sing my
industry
favorite verse.
wrong.
Sing my favorite verse.
Oh, 2015, when I was on my tour, I heard some people saying Shatta Wale has fallen, he's gone down. So I told them to hold it. My fans chop keys. Now they see me counting my hammer paper, so them call me Kakai. Kakai. Me make you say thank you to the SM Empire. God bless you. We'll be there for you. No go disappoint you. So just keep doing you. You. Help me sing this song, yeah. I will always
Prove you wrong.
Ghana.
Ghana.
I will always prove them wrong.
So this is your morning devotion song.
Yeah.
And after playing it, what comes to you?
The energy alone is different. The
Hey.
vibe is different. Because every time I listen to the song, it keeps me up and then it pushes me to do more.
So
Even though I'm not in any competition with anybody in this world, I'm in competition with myself. So myself yesterday
deep.
and myself today and tomorrow, they are the ones in competition. So what I did tomorrow, when I listen to the song today, it pushes me
To do more.
for tomorrow. Because I would always want to see myself
Breaking your
grow.
own record every day.
Exactly.
Wow.
And I can tell you for a fact that growing up, listening to these songs, watching Shatta Wale, and what I've achieved for myself at this age is remarkable.
Wow. Levy here is a good guy. Anytime I'm in London, I link up with him. We take some strolls, some eating small, some shopping small. And today we are here in Ghana and I'm loving it so far. We are closing. When you meet Shatta Wale, when the day you get the opportunity to meet him one-on-one, what conversation would you want to have with him?
I would ask him what goes through his head when he's writing his songs or when he's recording. Because I think there is something behind it that people are not seeing.
Okay.
I think he has a lot in him that we can tap in to get a lot out of him. But he's not having the platform to release them.
Okay. Okay.
I think he's only giving us little bits of it. So
There are more that you think he's holding
So when I
on
meet
to.
him, I always tell my friends that if I get an invite from the president and from Shatta Wale the same day, I would honor Shatta Wale's invite. Straight. I don't care who the president is.
You're not being serious.
Honestly.
Honestly,
today.
they put invitation cards before you. One from Shatta Wale, one from the president.
Yeah,
on the
not
same
even
day.
Ghana, not even Ghanaian president. You can take it outside.
Any president
Any
at all.
president at all. Because
And you are sure going to opt for Shatta Wale's invite.
any day, any time. Even from my sleep.
So.
Yeah. Because there is a saying that people go towards where their heart is.
Fact.
Because I think there is something that if I meet him, the things I will gain from it, not just the talking, not just meeting him, but the closure, the deep conversation. I can't have that with the president. What am I going to ask him? Apart from just enjoying the moment with the president. But if I meet Shatta Wale, because I'm saying
he has been through the
he has
story.
the same spirits like me, I'll have a lot of things to ask him and a lot of things to learn from him as well.
Wow.
So that is what I would say.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Now, as a Shatta Movement fan, this is your microphone, this is your camera. What message do you want to share with other Shatta Movement fans from around the world before we close?
Shout outs to all SM fans. Shatta Movement to the world. For life is our life. I would say continue supporting Shatta Wale.
Okay.
And you will never regret it.
Okay.
Listen to his lyrics. Listen to his words. And go. I would say just follow it. And you will see where it will take you to. Because people think the brand is only for rowdy people.
Yeah.
But trust me, the kind of people that love Shatta Wale, no one has an idea about it.
I know, right?
And it's a blessing to have him. And I will forever choose Shatta Wale.
Over any president.
Over any president, yes.
I see.
Yeah.
I know this conversation would mean a lot to you. Do you want to say hi to some people? Do you want to shout some people before we run away from here for the records?
Yeah. Shout outs to my mom.
Shout outs to my mom. I know Shatta came to London and he did some freestyle. And people started shout out to my mom. Shout out
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Shout outs to my mom. Patricia China.
Nice
I
one.
love you so much, mommy. You've been our pillar from day one.
Fact.
I'm a proud mommy's boy.
I know, right?
Shout out to my brother, my sister, Efia Safua, baby girl. Shout out to you.
So.
And then shout out to all SM fans. My London boys.
Yeah.
SM for life.
Ghana boys, you are here.
Yeah.
Anyways, this has been a great convo with man like Levy. Like I said, when I meet people who believe in the Shatta movement dream, it always feels a family. Because, of course, when we meet, it's all love. The Shatta movement spirit put us together anywhere, anytime. And Levy, since meeting him online, has been that head friend. And we are always connecting and trying to do some more. So I wanted to actually do this with him and now understand the story. Now, if the Shatta movement story does not inspire you, then I don't know what else will inspire you. Like he said, meeting whoever. Personally, I always say, I wish I had gotten the opportunity to meet Shatta earlier. I always say this. Yeah. He's not, I wouldn't say he's 100% human being. Of course, nobody is.
100.
Nobody is. Yeah. But the qualities around him in terms of business, everybody needs it. Yeah. I'm telling you this. Yeah. In terms of business and planning towards what you are doing. Yeah. No, it's top notch. No school will teach you this. Yeah. You won't get this with any degree. You can only get this from his experience when he gets to share it with you. And was it yesterday I was telling Long John that ever since I started moving with him, almost every day he has a different story to tell you that he's not told you yet. Exactly. Like the story is plenty.
Many experiences.
Yeah. Every day I'm saying he's telling you one that you've not heard before. Yeah. They are always fresh like that. Like that song. They are new every morning. Yeah. So yes, to all Shatta movement fans, keep holding the man high. Keep supporting, keep pushing. I know one day you would also be here when we connect. So feel free and continue believing in him. Now, out of Shatta movement, I've met so many family members, even who are far away from me. So let's keep it running like that. We don't know who will do what for someone in the future in the name of Shatta movement. Keep the spirit going. My name is Sammy Flex. My special guest, Levy, from London, visiting us here in Ghana. And his brother, Pastor, footballer, the pastor. Yeah. Let's say shouts to the producer, Steve Floss, the Gosh Desert, as well as Sam Tuga. Remember to subscribe to us. And let's read your commentaries on this. If you are a Shatta movement fan, put your commentary here. One day, you'll be here as well. We out. Bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.